Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's see what energetic weather is here for us this week and how we can best navigate it going forward. Okay, let's see. What do we have for today, Monday, Tuesday? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, if you look at this card, it's a beautiful card. It's about abundance, prosperity, stability, security. It's a beautiful energy today and tomorrow. And I'm hearing the words welcome relief after all the purging and clearing and letting go that we've all been doing over the last while. So this is quite a lovely energy. I'm getting a very rooted and grounded energy with this. So if you've been feeling a little bit anxious and unsettled, it's like today and tomorrow. I like that energy. I'm also hearing Spirit say, like, what does stability and security look like to you now? How has it changed? So in other words, what we thought was stability and security a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, has it changed? Are you feeling a more secure feeling in yourself? Are you feeling like you can now handle whatever it is that comes your way, whatever it is that's in front of you? Do you feel like you can handle it now? Interesting. Okay, just dropped the whole bloody deck on the floor. Sorry. Okay. Let's have a look and see what guidance is here now from the wisdom of the oracle for us for the beginning of this week, elaborating on the 10 of Pentacles. Message in a bottle. Good news. Answered prayers. Positive information coming through. Okay, so be open to that phone call, that email, that message, or just the right words that you needed to hear. And I'm hearing to give yourself permission to do what is good and right for you now and going forward, if that makes any sense. I'm also hearing pay attention to the signs, right? So there might be some signs or confirmations incoming in the beginning of this week that will help us on our journey and going forward. Okay, let's get some further elaboration now from the Enchanted Map. What guidance is here for us for the beginning of this week? Bone Collector. Bone Collector. Okay, when I tune into the energy of this, this feels like a healing. Okay, let's elaborate. Let's get some information from the interpretation of this card. I love this. It says, you are whole and have everything you need within you. Can we find gratitude for what we do have, for the stability and the security that we've worked so hard to create? Okay? Stunning. All right. Now, this says, when the Bone Collector appears, she's asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or acting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we are wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. Okay? That's what a lot of us have been working on, is our wounding and our traumas. Okay? What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you to reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Yeah, how awesome is that for a beginning of the week? I like it. Okay, let's see, what energetic weather do we have now for middle of the week? Wednesday and Thursday. 4 of Pentacles. Now look at this lady holding on tightly to what she has, okay? Notice she's looking away. It's like she's not noticing what's in front of her. Okay, she's just gripping so tightly that she's not seeing potential. She's not seeing possibility. She's not seeing what else there is that she can do or create. Okay, so in the middle of the week, I'm also hearing protect what you've created, protect your resources, right? Safeguard it. So this is not a fear message. This is just, thank you, it's preserve, okay? Preserve what you've worked so hard to create. So in other words, what you want to do is realize, okay, I've got so much good in my world, so let me preserve it by, let's say, saving money, or it's time to take out an insurance, or something like that, but also to do with not giving it away so easily, okay? So in other words, let's say you've worked so hard to rebuild yourself, to heal yourself. You've worked hard to create your empire. You've worked hard to create your abundance. Don't throw it away. Don't just give it away for free. Don't just give away even your own resources, like your skills, your talents, the things that you've got, your gifts. Don't just give it away so easily for free. I'm hearing know your worth, okay? And protect it. Hold it close to your chest, right? Interesting. Okay, let's get some elaboration now from the wisdom of the oracle for the middle of the week. Not for you. Aha. Okay, so with this card here, when I tune into this, this just ties in so beautifully with this energy here, because yes, we've got a lot going for us. Yeah, we've worked really hard. Yeah, okay, but again, just don't give it away so freely. You know, you might. So in other words, the middle of the week, they're showing you we might be reviewing, especially our relationships. Okay, don't give away your time, your heart, your energy, your goodness away for free. Okay, and also as you are up leveling, as you are expanding and evolving and growing, there's going to be such stark contrast between who you've become and situations, especially people that are just not worth your energy anymore. They're saying, please remember, energy is currency. Okay, so all your good-hearted intentions, the goodness you have, etc., it's your currency. Your energy is your currency. Okay, don't give it away for free, right? Unless you have an abundance of time and energy, you know, to give, and you just overflowing, and you don't care if it's reciprocated or if you get it back. You just want to give it away because it gives you pleasure. Then do so. Okay, but just know your worth and know your value, because in the middle of the week it's going to become apparent as to who's just not, or situations that are just not worthy of you. Awesome. They're saying, can you see how when we level up, how we outgrow people, things, situations, belief patterns? Can you see that? Okay. Right. Let's see. What guidance is here for us for the middle of the week, please? We have Sacred Pool. Okay, when I tune into the energy of this, they're saying honor the sacredness that is you. Okay, we are all sacred beings. We are all sovereign beings, because we are fractals of Source, God, Creator, Universe. We are fractals wearing a human vessel, and that makes us sacred by default. So the middle of the week, as you are clearly defining your boundaries, okay, it would be really helpful to take quiet time to really go within and honor your sacredness, okay? And also by default, kind of reassessing your goals, right? Or your desires, or whatever it is that you want to bring into your life. It's sacred. And I'm also hearing the word create, right? In the middle of the week. What is sacred to you now? Okay? What is sacred that you want to bring into your world? Set intentions around that. Because they're showing, again, we're going into eclipse season, 25th of March onwards, course correction, boy, big time. As we know, Eclipses are course correctors. They put us where we're supposed to be, whether we like it or not. They're accelerators, right? So, Hearing Spirit said, prepare for an exciting ride. Yeah. Their definition of exciting and my definition of exciting is not always the same. Okay, let's see. What is here for us? What energetic weather is here for us for Friday and the weekend? Strength and courage. Strength and courage. And strength and courage comes from knowing who you are and honoring your sacredness. So in other words, you come Friday onwards, we have the strength and we have the courage to take big leaps, to make some big changes, to move in new amazing directions. We have it, we've got it. We worked hard for it, to be fair. All right, let's see what guidance is here now from the Wisdom of the Oracle. For Friday and the weekend, we have Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey speaks about abundance, prosperity, the beauty of life, a little bit of luxury. It's a beautiful card. And this comes from knowing that we are worthy. Okay, we are worthy. Let's read out the message of this card just because we can. Card 51. This card says, you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe, these times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment and not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you're a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Okay? So isn't that just amazing? And it's because we've got the courage to step up and say yes. We've got the strength and the courage to do what it is that we're feeling guided to do, to create more abundance and prosperity at the end of the day. And we deserve it. Of course we do, right? Okay, let's get some elaboration on that from the enchanted map for all of us for Friday and the weekend. We have Moonlight. Moonlight. This is about intuition, seeing what the eyes cannot. Okay? Very gentle, very subtle energy this over the weekend. There's more to it than that. Let's ask what is the moonlight about? Sensitivity. Okay. So Friday and the weekend, we might be feeling a little bit sensitive. Thank you. They're saying we might be feeling a little bit extra sensitive as we try on our new skins, as we're trying on our new identities. Okay. So as we're now stepping into who we really are, we might feel a little bit sensitive. So in other words, let's say we're not used to having boundaries. We've always been a people pleaser. We always just say yes when we feel like we want to say no because we don't want to upset anybody. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Having a boundary and saying no is going to feel bloody uncomfortable. Okay? So cut yourself some slack Friday and the weekend as you say no to what is not for you. Okay? So cut yourself some slack. Right? You might feel a little bit sensitive, but let your intuition help you out here and guide you. Okay? So that is very, very interesting. Okay, let's get some guidance now from the Gateway of Light activation so that we can see what our souls are doing this week. What are our souls up to this week? Let's pull 2 cards because we can. Another one. This one. Okay, so here we have Memories of Atlantis, Spiritual Acceleration, Progress, Technology. Here the words upgrade. So this week feels like, yes, an absolute upgrade, right? Again, we're changing, we're growing, we're doing this all the time. But this week just feels like an acceleration, okay? Memory, oh, it opened right on the page. Can you believe it? Okay, so this card says, You are being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you are receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. We were just talking about that. You are becoming aware of your gifts, and this is an exciting time, but also a time when the energy of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Know that this gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. Then there can be a great coming together of the human and the spiritual, and you can live in a more evolved way. This is the sacred within. This is your honoring your divinity. Okay, now tuning into this, what they're showing me with this card and this energy this week is, remember last week we spoke about how we might be going back to something we started before and it just didn't work out, and now we're coming around again. Okay, so we're back to going back to what we started before or what we tried before and it didn't work out. Now we're getting another opportunity to use that experience again for our evolution. Okay, so, and they're saying those are the gifts from your prior lifetimes, from these ancient civilizations. As we know, with us humans, a lot of us have had hundreds if not thousands of past lives. Okay, and now we're coming around again to remember who we are and carrying and bringing forward the gifts from those prior lifetimes. So here's an example. Let's say you know that you have this calling to help people. You have this desire to help people, but you don't quite know how. So you tried 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago to do something that was going to help people, but it didn't quite work out. Okay? And you were like, bugger it, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to move on and get on with it. Now it's coming back. Now you're going to be like, remember that thing I tried before, that situation? It didn't work out. I'm feeling the urge to do it again. Okay? And that is because we are calling forth our gifts and our talents from Atlantean times and those ancient times. We're now getting the opportunity now to use it, because now is the time when it's essential, and we needed it not to work out before because there were certain things we needed to learn. We needed some more wisdom. We needed to clear the blocks that were preventing that situation from working in the first place. Okay? Think about everything we've cleared. That's all we've bloody been doing, right? Especially through last year. That's all we've been doing, is shedding skins and clearing the blocks and facing the fears and blah, 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 blah. That's all we've been doing. And now we're open and clean and clear and free to move into doing whatever it is that our soul is calling us to do that didn't quite work the first time, but now we get to do it again, and we get to do it with wisdom and strength and courage. Now, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Interesting. Okay. I'm also hearing the advent of technology. We all know AI and all these thingamabobs that are now coming to the surface. There's all sorts of advancement happening now on a collective level. Now the next card says, Inner Earth, Base Chakra, Strength and Security, Laying Foundations. This card is about prosperity, abundance, security and stability. And so is this one. Again, Base Chakra, Strength and Security, Laying Foundations. New foundations for our way forward now. Amazing. Okay, let's read that out. Inner Earth. This card says, you are becoming fully aware of what you need in order to feel safe and fulfilled on planet Earth. You're going to figure out very fast what's not for you. And when you know what's not for you, then you know what is, and vice versa. So it says, know that it is part of the divine plan for you to be incarnated on this planet now. And although at times you may have felt unstable or that you've lost your way, you've been building up momentum to where you are today. You are in a space where you can where you can build powerful foundations, a space where you can lay out exactly what you need, who you need to be and what you need to do to flourish and grow. You have the opportunity to reclaim parts of yourself that you've buried deep within and reclaim gifts that you've abandoned. Were we not just talking about that? Okay? If you are starting any projects or thinking about taking up something you've had on hold, now is the perfect time. The seeds you are planting are sending roots deep into the Mother Earth. You are held and you are supported. You cannot make this shit up. For real. Okay, so this week is about let's go. Let's get moving. We are going to be so crystal clear on what's working and what's not working. We're going to become so crystal clear on our worth when it comes to our physical world, our money, our foundations, our support. We're going to become very clear on what that means to us, and we're going to have the strength and the courage and the self-worth to pursue whatever it is that we want to create physically in our world. I like it. Okay, this is an awesome energy week, everybody. And it feels, you know what this week feels like? This week feels like we're building momentum. We're building. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's put things together. Like, right? Yes, we're going to feel a little bit sensitive. We're going to feel a bit fragile because it's kind of new, you know. We're putting on our new skins. So if you're feeling a bit sensitive, it's absolutely fine. You'll get through it. Stay grounded, okay? So that's Mother Nature, hug a tree, whatever. Connect with Mother Earth. Let Mother Earth's negative ions pull out of you the positive charged ions that need to go, okay? So we're building momentum. We're strong. We're making it happen. We like horses they show me like a race course, you know, where the horses are behind that gate thing, okay? And they're like pawing the ground, like they want to go, then the gates open, and then full steam ahead, okay? That is eclipse season. That is what's coming now. So end of March, going into April is acceleration. And it feels like as an individual. So not what Susan thinks and what John thinks and what Chad thinks, bugger that. We are doing things our way, okay? And as we all do that as a collective, can you imagine the momentum? I'm also hearing the word truth, like honoring our truth, honoring what is good and real. And if we do that as a collective, can you imagine the ripple effect in the world as a collective? I like it. Anyway, there you go, guys. I hope that's helped. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you so much for liking and sharing and commenting and all the rest that you do. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week. Take care and keep well. Bye.